Hello? Oh, hello. Something again. That's fine. I will mute myself, and I got to go make myself a drink anyway. All right.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Okay, go, Al.
All right. Yay! It is time. I have brought some new games that we're going to test out and unbox. I got Merchants of the Dark Road here, and then after that, I got Vivid Memories, both unopened, both delivered. What?
Wait, Al.
Yeah.
That's not this stream. This is.
What do you mean it's not the stream?
This is the Dodgeball stream.
I thought we were unboxing new board games. I bought new board games for this.
Oh no! This is the people. The people have come to see the Dodgeball draft, Al. Dodgeball season 8. This is not the unboxing.
Aren't we done with Star Realms? It seems like every stream we do is Star Realms.
I mean,
can't we do anything else?
That's kind of our jam. I mean, as far as I understand it, that's what the people want, I think.
If we did what the people wanted, we'd be doing that stupid marble game all the time.
No, that's not wrong. Okay. Welcome, everyone, to Dodgeball Season 8. It's draft day. I am your host, Hypaspist, and with me is the ever delightful and enigmatic Silent Al. We're going to bring you the awards from the previous season with a quick summary. We're going to talk about some of the events that have been going on in between, in the off season. Then we're going to introduce the captains, and we're going to get down to it. So, without too much talking, Al, let's get going.
All right, let's go.
It's draft day. So we're going to recap season 7. Al, I think you're going to handle this one, aren't you?
Sure. I can recap season 7. Maybe.
I mean, while you're thinking about that, I'll get us started then. There were 9 teams captained by Darth Binkley, Vorazori, Thestral, Yarboa, Zwivix, Darklighter, Corey Bear 88, Ninja Nin, the 9-inch Ninja, and Alderin, 4 of whom were captaining for their first time, and 5 returning for a second chance. There were 1,506 total games of Star Realms played in this 36 regular season Dodgeball matches, and that averages at 42 games a match, Al, which I think is up on last season. I think that was 38 last season, so it's kind of the average game is lasting just that little bit longer.
All right.
Lethal is Not Enough, captained by Darklighter, also containing Borkin Beans, Maraudamo, Kamas 2408, The Mystic, MTG in Real Life, and Artemis won the season with a 6-2 record, having finished tied with Through to a Kill and then winning the playoff match. And Al, it would be remiss of me to not mention that that there was one team that threw away a 5-0 start.
Yes, the infamous Corey Bear team.
They had their rest week, and I don't know whether someone put something in their chips, but it did not go well for them.
Maybe it was just complaining about them winning all the time that did it.
It's possible. It's certainly possible. Non-league events.
Yes. Okay. So non-league events. During the season, we had the Battle Royale competition, which ran twice. There was one that was won by Dusto, who won the 13th iteration, and then the 14th iteration was won by Bahamut 619, and that was actually his second Royale win.
Nice. Good job, Bahamut 619.
Yeah. Then between the seasons, we had target practice contests, which were held for the 3rd time, and Borkin Beans earned the throwing title, and Politas C took down the dodging contest.
Very nice.
And then Crankyday came up with a new off-season competition called the Ultimate Shootout. And that recently won, and Cranky won it, and I'm sure it wasn't rigged at all or anything like that.
So you're saying that Cranky came up with another competition and then instantly won it?
Yes.
Smells fishy to me.
Normally I think it would in some sort of vanity project, but you can't imagine how disappointed he was to win something.
I've never known someone to be so sad about winning their own stuff. It's just crazy. So we're going to start with the awards, the Season 7 awards. Now, just to reiterate, contrary to the Thunderballs Are Go awards that we do every episode, these are not those. These are official awards given to the players by the commission, and nothing to do with Thunderballs or Go. So if you're mad, then you need to take that up with the commissioner and not Alan, my good self, because we have nothing to do with this.
Right. Now, if you're mad about the MVP awards that we give out and Thunderballs or Go, tough. They're completely unofficial, and it's just our crazy ramblings anyway.
And it's a bit of fun. It's based in stats, but it's a bit of fun. Okay, so Season 7 awards. We've got the Peacekeeper Award up first, Al. This is the best overall win percentage, and it goes to the player who had a 44-19 record and a 70% overall win rate, which is really crazy good. Like, I've seen numbers that high or higher in an individual slot, like maybe in hits or dodges, like being thrown at, but not in the overall. That's very uncommon. This award goes to Al.
It goes to the captain of the winning team. It goes to the Darklighter.
I mean, captaining sometimes comes with a slight dip in performance, and clearly not the case here, as Darklighter sweeps the Peacekeeper Award, which is absolutely fantastic. Next up, we've got the Warpgate Cruiser Award. This is for the best racer and goes to the player who had an 8-1 record in races backed by a 69% win rate. So we're really only dropping by a fraction of a percentage here on winning.
Right.
And this one, Al, goes to...
Goes to the Donut Man.
Goes to Chasmo. What more can you say? I mean, he had a great season. Not a fantastic rookie season, if I remember, for Chasmo, but he really, really came into his own last season.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely storming. We've got the Stealth Tower next, the Defensive Award for being the hardest to hit. This goes to the player who was only hit 3 times on 25 targets. This award, Al, goes to...
that one goes to Sabella.
Sable! Fantastic performance by Sable last season.
I mean, she was hard to hit. She is, I believe in her own words, she is a closer, bitch.
That is exactly what Sabella is. She is a closer. Yeah. Next up, we've got the Jamming Terminal. This is a defensive award for excellence in catching, and it goes to the player who racked up 8 catches in 23 attempts at them, which is phenomenal. I think most people didn't even manage 4 catches in the whole season. If I remember rightly, Al, this player got 5 catches in a single game.
Yeah, I mean, we had a very catchy season last season anyway.
Yeah.
Still, 8 catches, that's pretty ridiculous.
And this award, Al, goes to
Tats.
Tatiana. Jammer Supreme. Fantastic performance on defense by Tats there. Next, we've got the Defense Center, and this is awarded to the best overall performer on defense. This goes to a player, Al, who was only hit twice, caught 6 balls in 21 attempts, and had another 7 of those dodged. Sorry, having dodged another 7 of those. So this is crazy.
Right. You'd almost think that it was some sort of weird trick of the stats, that someone pulled off these stats and kept track of them and knew what was going on.
This award goes to
the Cranky player.
Goes to Crankyday again. But to be fair, he did have a pretty good season, rewarding Ninja Nin for his confidence in his second pick.
Right.
The Missile Mech. This is an offensive award given to the player.
It is very offensive.
It is very offensive. It goes to the player who's the most difficult to catch, and it goes to the player who made 14 throws while having none of them caught, not a single one.
No.
Might be a surprise to some people, I think, Al, because
I feel like this player flies under the radar quite a bit.
Absolutely. But it's not the first time I think they've won an award, so it shouldn't actually be that surprising. This award, Al, goes to
Acox, 89.
Acox, 89. Fantastic season on offense for Vorazori there. Next, we've got the Obliterator, an offensive award for racking up large numbers in the hits category. This goes to the player, Al, who recorded 15 hits on 31 throws. Now, I'm not a mathematician, but that's almost a 50% hit rate.
That is almost 50% hit rate. That's pretty ridiculous.
Just every, half the balls they threw hit their target, which is bonkers.
Yeah.
This award, Al, goes to
Alderan.
Congratulations to him. We've next got the Leviathan. This is awarded to the best overall player on offense. And it goes to the player who managed to rack up 13 hits whilst never throwing a catch on 30 attempts. Again, really, really difficult to get any leverage out of this player when they're throwing the ball. Who does this one go to, Al?
Goes to my man, the Tuna Slap.
And if I remember rightly, Al, Season 7 began with the Season 6 awards, and Tuna Slap got a defensive award then.
Yeah.
Maybe even the overall defense. So just maybe proving that he's got game in every single area.
I feel like we don't need the awards to know that Tuna Slap is just a really good Star Realms player and a really good dodgeball player. But it's nice to be reminded.
It's very, very true, and it's worthwhile noting that poor Mrs. Tuna Slap has been roped into watching this. So it's nice for her to see some recognition for her husband. In the Star Realms widow category there. Poor lady. Next, we've got the Siege Fortress, which is an award going to the player combining a strong offense with a strong defense. So, Al, this is the player who's got the whole package. The best overall player and MVP of the season. It goes to the player who scored 17 hits and was caught just 5 times on 40 throws and caught 6 balls whilst being hit just once on 26 targets with a 61% overall win rate. And I don't think I could have done that in one breath if I tried.
No.
Who does this go to, Al?
I want to know who we need to blame for giving this to Politis.
Just unbelievable. I feel like his team could have done more in getting the opponents out so that there wasn't enough for Politis to mop up there. Teammates of Chris, he might try and hog things. So just watch yourself there. Al, are you gonna run us into Season 8?
Sure, I can do that. So, we are starting Season 8. We will have 9 captains who have a combined 41 seasons of experience and are comprised of 6 new captains and 3 returning captains from Seasons 1, 2, and 5. The tournament will once again be a round robin. Each team will play each other team over the course of 9 rounds. A final playoff game will be played if and only if more than one team ties for the best record. Otherwise, best record wins.
And Al, this
really disappointing. Most people want a playoff game, so all the captains out there, try and tie if you can.
It happens more frequently than you might think. I seem to remember 3 or 4 seasons in the last 5, maybe, where this has happened.
Right. Let's see. We have no new league rules this season, which is nice. And the expansion set High Alert Tech will be allowed for throws and required for races if and only if it releases before round 1 begins. Okay. So once round 1 begins, and there's no tech will be for the rest of the season. If it comes out before round 1 begins, all the players will be required to buy it and use it for races, and then can use it on throws.
Which is really good to know. And I'm sure we'll mention that again during the course of the stream, just to make sure everyone's on it. Okay, so it's teams and captains now, Al. I think we're going to do this alternately.
Okay.
I'll take the first one. The first captain up and team is Should I Stay or Should I Throw? Captained by Sarah Tatashev, Sarah T, and she has 3 seasons of experience.
Are we going to tell people what the theme is this year, or are we just going to let them figure it out?
I think they should be able to figure it out.
All right. So the next team is Janie's Got a Ball, captained by Danielle Stump, Riska, and she has 6 seasons of dodgeball experience.
Okay, I think people might be getting the theme, but if they haven't, then Dodging in the Dark might give it away. Captained by Jeremy Folletta, otherwise known as Rip. He's got 2 seasons of experience. He was leader of the 2nd Squad Skirmish Champion Ball of the Wild.
Up next is my Bologna, captained by Joseph Testa, who is Slavic. He has 2 seasons of experience. He was a skirmish squad leader for All Your Basar Belong to Us.
That's a cracking team name. I love that one. Next, we've got Sweet Catcher Mine, captained by award winner Austin Cox, ACOX89. He's got 7 seasons of experience, so that's every single one for those who can count. He's been a member of Season 1 champion Bull Bardman, captain of Season 2 Ball Overlords. He was leader of the first Squad Skirmish champions, Briny and Brainy, and Season 1 Leviathan and Season 7 Missile Mech Award winner. So, a highly decorated player, Al.
That's quite a resume.
Isn't it just?
Yeah. Next we have For Whom the Ball Tolls, captained by Sean Zimmerman, Zim 108. He has 6 seasons of experience. He was captain of the Season 5 Silver Ballhawks. He was a skirmish squad leader of Zim with the Tilted Brims.
Nice. Nice to see Zim there. Next, we've got Dodgy Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. This is captained by Rob Brown, a.k.a. Rucker. He's got 5 seasons of experience, a skirmish squad leader of 16-ton Junk Warrior, and Season 4 Stealth Tower Award winner.
Next is Dodge Like an Egyptian, captained by Ian Teague, Agent Seto. He has 7 seasons of experience. He was captain of the inaugural Season 1 Ball Alphas. He was a member of the Season 5 Champions Baltron Legendary Defenders. He was a skirmish squad leader of Hulk Catch, Season 1 Warp Gate Cruiser, Season 2 Jamming Terminal, and Season 3 Missile Mech Awards winners.
I mean, that's... we talked about quite the resume before with ACOX, but that's brimming with quality.
Yeah.
And also one of my favorite team names this season. I love that one. I love that one. Finally, we've got Don't Stop Reviving, captained by Carl Patrizio, Chasmo, otherwise known as the Donut Destroyer. He's got 3 seasons of experience, the Season 7 Warpgate Cruiser Award winner, and of course, lover of donuts. So, with that done, Al, I think we can see, as ever, the fantastic job that Cranky does every single year on these team badges. You just want to keep staring at them.
They are excellent.
They're absolutely amazing. And now that we've soaked those in, we're going to get to the draft. We're just going to have to jump into a different Discord channel, going to chat to the captains, and then we'll get ourselves going. It is draft time. So, what we need to do now is let's bring up the draft. And Al, why don't you talk to us and just confirm that theme and what the process was for going through that.
So it is an 80s music theme. Ever since the 007 season, Cranky likes to sort of relate the theme to the season number. So 8th season, 80s music. And it's pretty exciting. I was a little disappointed no one picked any Queen songs, though.
That Queen are the epitome. I mean, many are, but the 80s are absolutely fantastic for them. Okay, so we are going to bring in the captains in a minute. We're just going to jump into the Discord after I fix this overlay so that they're not constantly over the draft. Yes, this one. All right. Things I can only do live because otherwise they'll be talking all the way through. Right.
All right.
Okay, Al. Let's jump into the chat and let's talk to the captains. Oh, we're in here. Look at that.
We are in here.
Someone kicked me in. Thanks for that. Captains, hello and welcome to everyone. How are we doing?
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Howdy, folks.
Have a donut.
All right, so we are going to get started here. As you can see, everyone watching, we've got the draft order here with Sarah T up first, Chasmo bringing up the rear end. And we're not going to snake after round 1. We're going to go back to Sarah T, as we did last season in Season 7, going back to the first pick. And then at the end of round 2, we are going to snake. So Chasmo is going to get 2 picks in a row, and then we're going to continue to snake until the end of the draft. So we're on the clock. You've got a minute each to make your pick. So Darth Binkley did give a lovely monologue last season, but try not to go too far down that road. You've got a minute. Sarah T, you're on the clock. Your first pick of the Season 8 draft, please. Yeah, you can tell me. You can dress it up in a story. Do whatever you want.
I choose Agent C-13.
Agent C-13, your boy Tim, going first in the draft there. Alex, how do we feel about that?
That is absolutely ridiculous. Listen, I love Tim, but his last season was hot garbage. So
I think
here's hoping that is. Ooh, are we doing Inception stream now, where it's a stream within a stream?
No. Oh, I see what happened. No, we're not. It should be fine.
Cool.
Nothing.
I was worried we weren't going to have any technical problems because I feel like our streams go better when we have at least one. So I'm glad we knocked that out early.
I think we've had more than one already, but it's very kind of you to think that it's only been one.
Probably. But I don't like to watch very often. Anyway, back to how absolutely ridiculous that pick was. I think even Tim would agree that being the first overall pick is ridiculous. But I'm glad for you, I guess.
Was he not actually the worst performing player last season, Alex? I believe he was.
He was pretty close.
Okay.
I think even when even the player we had to kick out like 3/4 through the season still had better stats than Tim, and they didn't even play all the games.
Okay, so moving swiftly on from that absolute shellacking that poor Agent C-13 has received at the hands of Alex. Riska, who is your first round pick, please?
I'm going to go with Tuna Slap, actually.
Tuna Slap going as the first round pick of the draft there, Alex. How do we feel about that? Winners in Season 7 and 6 for awards, a good pick?
He's, I guess, but I mean, now that he's been picked, his wife is going to make him turn off the draft, so great job, Riska, for ruining his evening.
Tuna was hoping for like a good hour or two of entertainment, and it's all gone.
Hoping to at least get through the first round. So, but at least he got to see the award, and that's nice, and he'll find out who the rest of his team is, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow after he watched the VOD,
So, good night, have a pleasant evening, John.
Mr. Lowe is going to be low on his entertainment tonight. Rip, how can you follow that one up? Still a lot of great players on that board with pick 3 of round 1.
Reckon I'll take Mr. DG3, please.
DG3, running mate often of Tuna Slap going third. For DG3, that kind of numbers work there. Al, how do we feel?
I hope you like Encanto memes because I feel like your chat is going to be loaded with them now.
And winning tournament reports as well. Daryl does like to tell us.
Don't expect any production out of him during any of the in-lab tournaments.
And they happen every day, don't they? So interesting.
Yeah, they do. Sometimes even a couple times a day.
Okay, my Bologna Slavic with the 4th pick of the round. Give me your pick, please.
I'll take Rick Darklighter.
Darklighter, pretty solid pick there, Al. Winning captain from last season and highest win percentage, I believe, of the overall season.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to badmouth Rick because he's, such a nice guy. And
but you're going to try anyway?
And wins all sorts of stuff. So, I mean, I guess that's nice. It's kind of boring, but yeah, good for you.
Okay, and a highly decorated captain of Sweet Cacho Mine, Acox89. Who's your first round pick?
Well, originally my plan was to try to get together the entire Through to a Kill team, but Raka had to go and ruin that by also agreeing to be a captain. So while that is not possible, I am going to have to go with the MVP himself, Blame Polites.
Do you know what? There was no mock draft this year.
There wasn't.
But I did a secret little draft of my very own, and I had you taking Politis C in the first round, just as you have now. So that made me very happy.
I didn't particularly expect to even have him available here, so I'm pleasantly surprised.
Well,
Is it the awards that sort of pushed you over the edge?
I mean, he was high on my list no matter what, but him being MVP didn't hurt.
I will point out here, though, Austin, that Fire Driller tried to quote-unquote get the band back together in Season 4, and that really did not work out well for him. So a cautionary tale there. Zim, we're going to move we're going to move to you, for whom the ball tolls. Who are you taking in round 1? Lots of great players still on the board here. And at the risk of killing any dead air, I think Emily needs to give Zim a little talking to, because clearly he's falling asleep. You've got a minute, Zim, but we will move on if you don't pipe up.
John? Hello?
If he's deep in the tank already, Al, then this is going to be a really hard draw for him.
Put in the chat, Penguin Army.
He's taking Penguin Army.
Huh. Okay.
Now, I take a look at some stats during the kind of the preamble to the draft, and there were two players who stood out on offense and defense respectively. Both had above 70% in their respective category, and Penguin Army won over 70% of his defensive games, which is bonkers. So that's probably a good choice there.
It is. It's a little unusual, being that he was a rookie last season, but yeah, that's great.
Okay. Raka, you are up next. Dodgy Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Who are we taking?
Is Raka broken also?
I think Raka might be broken also. We can give him a little time though. He's got the time to come in.
Yeah.
His light is on.
His light is on.
Yeah, we just can't hear him.
Oh.
Okay.
But
so,
nobody's home.
as he got pushed to talk and he's not. No, it should be fine. Maybe if Raka could text someone his choice, we'll try and get him fixed up with audio soon.
Oh, it's saying his connection sucks.
Okay.
And he's taking Alderan, which I assume is some sort of mistake based on his internet connection.
It might have reprocessed his words. He could have been trying to take a different player, perhaps, but Alderan is what he's stuck with now. Moving on to yesterday tournament winner Agent Sato on Dodge Like an Egyptian. Who is your first round pick, please, Ian?
Howdy, what on earth is happening so far, my fellow captains? This is not how I thought it would go down. I am going to take the nice gentleman who runs a bit weird. JP runs funny.
JP runs funny is Ian's first pick there. Someone who I think we're used to seeing go in the first round. Al?
Really, yeah. I mean, JP plays slowly, is a pretty quality player. So, I mean, it's a pick, yeah.
And then finally, Chasmo, give me your first round pick, if you will, for Don't Stop Reviving.
First of all, Ryan, the correct pronunciation is Donut Stop Reviving.
Oh, but, I apologize humbly for that.
My first pick will be reuniting me with Oh Captain, My Captain from Season 4, Juan Carles.
Oh, Juan Carlos. going in the first round again. Okay. Now, Al, just before we go to round 2, sorry, please comment on the Juan Carlos pick.
I mean, Juan Carlos is great. I mean, when he shows up for a season, he has notoriously disappeared in some seasons and then dominated as an MVP in other seasons. So it'll be a fun to see which one shows up.
Absolutely. Is he taking a siesta or is he on a killer? Now, have we got a line to Adam? Because I think that might be a problem. We've got...
Last I heard from Adam, he was making pancakes with his kids.
Okay.
So I haven't heard from him all day.
Okay, there just seems to be too many players in the draft. I've just noticed.
Is there? Where's Adam? Someone ping Adam.
Yeah, let me just tell you what. Let me go back to...
Does he... I mean, maybe we're not going to draft everyone?
That's never happened before, though, right?
No. He's usually pretty good at math.
Yeah. He... let me just go back to this slide. So we got those... And there was all the captains came in, right?
Wait a minute. Is Adam? There he is.
Sorry. I was watching it.
Adam, we've got like too many players, right?
Do you have the right thing?
I think so.
Can you go back to the slides?
I'm in the slides.
Did you go?
What's happening?
Check the captain's list.
Well, that's a turn up for the books.
Well, look at that.
Huh. Do you two want to explain yourselves?
I'm Rick rolling the draft, bitches.
Okay, so...
So introduce me. I'm a captain now.
I guess I got to do that, haven't I? Okay, well, let me go back here. We've got Never Gonna Get You Hit, Captain Alex Sarkissian, Silent Al. He has 7 seasons of experience, captain of the inaugural Season 1 Veteran Ballers, former target practice throwing champion, and just a frigging awesome guy. So, I guess that means that we need to continue with the round 1 draft, do we? Is that what's going on? Oh, there we go. We have now a 10th captain, and I believe this makes the math works out, doesn't it? I'm going to have to do something, Noel. You're not... I'm afraid...
I'm not on the screen.
Oh, you're not on the screen? Oh, let me just see if I can... I'm going to have to make that a little bit smaller and just... No. This one. Yeah. All right. Let's see if that works a bit better. How's that?
There's my team that I haven't drafted yet.
I have had to kick you off the video though, because you're no longer a host. You're a captain, and that's a conflict of interests.
That's okay.
Adam, are you willing and able to kind of jump in here?
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
Okay. Yes, I do, Tim, have the most professional stream ever. True story. Okay, so recapping after that absolute fiasco, we've got Agent C13, Tunislap, DG3, Darklighter, Polites, Penguin Army Alder, and JP Runs 21 Carlos all been taken in round 1. Surprise package Silent Al, Never Gonna Get You Hit. Who is your round 1 pick, please?
Since y'all took like players that I wanted, especially my boy Tim, which I'm still amazed that I'm not getting Tim. I will go with. I think I'm going to go Corey Bear.
Do you know what this is? I want to come back to Al's comments in a minute, Adam. But Corey Bear, I am frankly shocked that he is still here on this draft board, and why I cannot type in it is a mystery.
Tell me you don't have access. Oh my goodness.
I don't appear to be able to edit a cell. Hang on. Let me get this back up real quick. This usually fixes it. Nope.
Oh goodness.
Can you do the tappies?
I can do the tappies.
Okay, cool. So last season there was a captain who also basically snubbed his first pick by saying that all the people he really wanted were taken. And Al doing something similar here, I think, right? Have I lost Adam as well?
I can jump in and host too.
I think you might have to.
Everyone else
I'm
terrible.
trying to sheet for you, man.
Okay. High quality production here, folks. Don't worry about this. I'm sure Fire Driller is so thrilled that he stayed up to watch this absolute seamless production. Let's all host. I can't hear any of the other captains. I presume they're there.
We're here.
Okay, great.
We're just trying to stay out of the way of this.
Yeah, I don't know whether I should have. There's no reason.
I just like to point out, while I was hosting, things were going much smoother.
Is that right?
I just want to say I'm really glad I didn't share my spreadsheet with SilentAl.
Yeah, I still can't type anything. Okay, well, I think we can presume that Corey's off the board, and we'll move, as stated before, we'll move back to Sarah T. And hopefully, while Adam's fixing up Corey Bear in Al's first slot, we can find out who Sarah T is taking in her second. Sarah T, your second round pick, please.
I choose a myth, a legend, Lux 16.
Lux 16 as... Oh, and now I can type again. I don't know what you did, Adam, but that fixed it. There we go. Look at that. Lux 16, the second choice for Sarah there. Is that... how does that go with the stats, Adam? Is that a... Does that work?
It's better than the first pick.
Well, I mean, every
Through the stats.
every single pick in this entire draft is going to be better than the first pick of the draft, so that's not really saying much.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, so back to the thing. Corey Bear, great pick. Lux, it's a fine pick here. There's better people.
Adam, taking over from Al in the Savaging Stakes. Riska, at your own peril, please give us your second round pick.
I'm almost afraid you guys are tearing everybody apart. Let's go with Ashton, actually.
Sabella, is that the pick? Sable A?
Yes.
Excellent. Teaming up with Tuna Slap there, and denied the quote-unquote joy of teaming with Polites for a second season. A little bit high, Adam, there, or do we think that's a decent place for Ashton?
There's never a bad place to take Ashton onto your team. She is a winner.
This is very true. Rip, dodging in the dark, your second round pick, please.
I'll take Simon, please.
So that is Guianos. I don't think there's any other Simons in the draft, or not that I know of.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, so Pretty solid pick there. Guianos being a first and second round pick pretty much perennially, I think, Adam, in the last 2, 3, 4 seasons.
Yeah, he always goes pretty high, and he always performs pretty well. This is about where I had him going.
Yep, agreed. And Slavic, my ball on you. Your second round pick to join Darklighter on your team.
I think I'm doing something wrong here because half my top 6 are still here. But I am going to go with Kincaid.
Kincaid, a pickup for Corey Bear last season, I think. Quote unquote, I've got to take Kincaid being his mantra. Solid player.
Kincaid, we've said this before. He's one of the best players in all of Star Realms. It hasn't completely translated to Dodgeball, but he's still way up there even then.
Absolutely solid, dependable player there. And Acox joining you and Politesk in the sweet catch of the kill. I don't know if that's going to be where you change your name to, but are you pulling the team back together, or has it been ripped apart now with the Sable pick?
Well, it is pretty much completely ripped apart now, so I'm taking someone that I'm quite frankly shocked is still available in Bork and Beans.
Bork and Beans, a round 2 pick here, player with, Adam, I think a 74% win rate on offense last season.
Yeah, I only have the collated stats in front of me, but that's his total stats, I think. But yeah, 74% on offense. He's a beast.
Yeah. Capable of taking out entire teams on his own, if he ever gets thrown out after he's lost the race ball, of course. Zim, joining Penguin Army and yourself on For Whom the Ball Tolls.
Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me this time.
We can, hooray!
Hooray, indeed. Well, I was going to take Bork with with this pick, but since he got taken away from me, I'm going to go with the 9-inch Ninja.
So, Ninja Nin, unfavorably compared to Bork there. Not going to be happy with that one, Adam, I don't think.
I love me some Ninja.
They're 1A and 1B on my list.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm just trying to start a fight. Ninja's great. Captain last season, and a very, very solid player.
My captain.
Indeed. Raka, Dodgy Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, joining you and Aldurin. If we can hear you this time. Doesn't sound like it, but I'm sure he'll let us know his second round pick. Can one of the captains enlighten us to that when that comes through? I haven't got Facebook open if he's captain chatting. Okay, well, there's lots of choice for him here.
He dropped it in the chat on Twitch. It appears to be Tatiana.
Tatiana, okay. Going in the second round there, a defensive award for Tats, joining Raka and Aldurin on Dodgy Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Agent Sato, hopefully there's less surprises left in your second round pick than the first. People seem to have woken up and picked some quality. Now, where are you going with the second round pick?
Right, but all the same, this is the 18th pick of the draft, and Sebas Ripper is still here, so I'm going to take him away.
I think that's a very, 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 very good second round pick, Adam.
Who did he take? I wasn't paying attention.
It was Sebas Ripper, our teammate from last season and General Slayer.
Oh yeah, that rounds out my first round picks.
Yeah. I think when I ran through this earlier on today, it's pretty deep. Like, you can get to round 3 and still be picking up good players, but Sebas in round 2 is cray-cray. Chasmo, do not stop reviving your second round pick, please.
Thank you, Ryan. I'm going to take the captain champion from season 2, Rollin PA.
Rollin Pa, a solid, always a solid choice, Adam. What do his stats say?
Yeah, he's a perfect pick here. He has 55% win rate lifetime, just always winning. and he is a champion captain, so he's got a lot of experience and can help lead that team.
Fantastic. So we go now to...
What are you trying to say, Ryan?
It was Adam, not me. I'm not saying that is a mutiny in the works, but you best make sure those donuts are passed around, or maybe we'll see. Al, traitor to the feed. You backstabbing captain. Who are you taking in your second and third round? Remembering that the order is very important here.
Oh, yeah. So my team knows who I like better than the other one.
Picking your favorite children, one after the other.
In that case, I have to pick one of my favorite people, and she's extremely catchy. So I'm going to go with Clever Missy.
Very nice. Clever Missy in round 2.
And then I think I am going to then take my former co-host, Hypaspist, in round 3.
I still think that's too high, but I am delighted to be picked there. And obviously, there will be no bias shown in Thunderball's I'll Go coverage, just because the co-hosts happen to be on the same team.
I mean, my team is already the best team because we rickrolled the whole draft, so we're just going to have to use every episode to remind people.
Okay.
That's going to be a fun draft to be in.
Good picks. As we move back to Chasmo, which is going to be your third round pick, sir?
Yeah, since we have such a leadership void on this team, I'm going to go with Cranky. Clearly,
no.
Sorry, I'm laughing too much to type. Cranky always wanting to be picked in the 4th, 5th, or even 6th round, but going in the 3rd here. Adam, how do you feel about this pick?
Third round is good. Third round's fine. It's better than going 1st or 2nd, but it's still a little high. But it's fine. It's going to be a good team.
Purposely didn't take you in the 2nd, Cranky.
I do love donuts.
Excellent. And Ian, going back to the Egyptian theme, who's your 3rd round pick? Players still on the board of high quality.
Right. First of all, let me just express how unhappy I am because I was about to pick Cranky. So
everyone lining up to make Cranky unhappy.
But I, again, what number pick is this now? 23? And Cisco Alvarez is still here, so I'm going to take Cisco Alvarez.
Solid pick there. One of the players with, I think, Adam, a tighter performance band across every season. Could be wrong.
Yeah, he's only played in 2 or 3 seasons, I think, maybe 4. But he's always a solid player. So definitely value pick here at 3.
Mm-hmm. And Raka joining you and your teammates in pick 4 round 3. Who you taking?
Any chance anyone can hear me this time?
Yes! Fantastic!
We can hear you.
Nice. I had to rejoin the chat, I guess. But I am going to take that Sean guy this time around.
Possibly a surprise to some people. Only played 1 season, if I remember, Adam, but he was an award winner in that season 6, in the season 6 awards at the start of last season. Correct?
Yeah, he might have played 2, but he definitely wasn't here last season. But yeah, he's solid. He did win an award. I can't remember which one.
I think it was
something
throwing.
A good one.
Yeah, I think it was throwing. Maybe even the one that Acox won this season. Maybe it was the Mech Award. But anyway, it's Zim's pick now. Who's joining you on For Whom the Ball Tolls?
Hey, I'm gonna go with Guianos. Guinness.
I'm gonna have to stop you there, Zim, because Guianos has already been taken.
Oh, look at that!
You're gonna have to arm wrestle Rip if you want to take him.
All right.
Please make it.
Can we arm wrestle or something? Sorry about that. I am gonna go instead with let's see here. I'm gonna go with Thestral, our latest legend.
The latest legend in a long line of quality players. Thestral joining Zim there. Good choice, Adam.
Definitely the best choice. She was someone who we have loved having joined Dodgeball. The team formerly known as Ballbusters scooped her up real quick. And yeah, she's a winner too.
Mm-hmm. And captain last season as well.
Yep, she ran with Foils Are Forever,
Mm-hmm.
and they had a lot of fun.
And lover of tea, which is always welcome to the Thunderballs team. Austin, moving to you, sweet catch of mine. Who's your third round pick, please?
I am going to go with Marauder Mo here.
Marauder Mo, another quiet but pretty consistent performing player there, Adam.
Yeah, he's the highest on my list currently. He's someone that I took, I believe, in the third round when I won season 1. With I took him saying I was going to regret that decision, and I didn't regret the decision because he was MVP that season. So definitely a good pick here.
Cracking. Good choices for Austin there. Slavic, moving to you, who's going to join Darklighter and Kincaid. I mean, that's just a scary lineup already, but who's going to join Darklighter and Kincaid with you on my Bologna?
I was going to take Marauder Mo.
Well, he's gone. You can't pull a Zim now.
Oh, then. Well, in that case, I will take Fire Driller.
Fire Driller going in round 3. I can only presume, Adam, that this is a kind of a favour to try and get the lovely German to bed early, because it is, again, for those of you who aren't in North America, a silly time of day to be up watching a draft. But Fire Driller going in round 3 there.
He has definitely improved over the seasons. He's someone that I always have good games against, and it's good to see him being picked here.
Yeah, I mean, I always like to give him a hard time. Even Fire Driller there saying this is stupid, but we do love him. We love a bit of Robert. He's a quality fella and good for chat too. Rip, your third round pick, bearing in mind that Zim is quite clearly going to be eyeing it askance, trying to pick it in round 4.
I can't believe this player is still available. Someone who I've enjoyed playing a lot lately. I'll take Yarbs.
Yarboa. I think everybody loves a Yarboa pick, don't they, Adam?
Everyone loves a Yarboa pick. This is definitely a good pick. Probably far later than she needed to go.
Yeah, quality player, quality person. Beats me every time we play. Not salty. Hashtag. Riska, your third round pick, please.
I'm going to go with Dusto.
Going with the Dusto player to join Tuna Slap and Sabella in round 3. Round 3 a good
He
pick?
does defense well.
Does defense well?
Yeah, he's won defense awards couple seasons.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, he has. Okay, so a round 3 pick for Dusto there. So, Sarah T, moving back to you now. You have 3 and 4 pick here. So, again, order important. Get the smack talk flowing within the chat. Who's your third round?
Yikes, you guys are giving me so much shit for all my other picks, though.
Who's your third round pick?
I'm going to go with my soul sister, Simply Steph.
Simply Steph joining, and that's a pick we always like to see, isn't it, Adam? Simply Steph joining Sarah T.
Don't give me shit about that one.
I'm not touching that one with a 20-foot pole.
I'll hear about it anyways.
And then I'll take Super Grandma.
And Super Grandma for round 4. A player who I think is probably a very solid pick at the top of round 4, Adam. Performances might surprise some people, but comes in very consistently, very solid, and maybe above some of those round 3 players. And I'm not just talking about Robert Hepperkhausen either.
Yeah, I had her going in round 3. She is hard to get out. She's very dodgy and always underrated or underestimated. She's definitely a good pick here.
And an absolute scream in chat. So that's going to be a very exciting Dodgeball chat to be involved with. Riska, moving back to you for round 4. Who's your 4th round pick, please?
I wanted my 4th round pick to be Grandma, so I'm real upset right now.
Oh, there could be... need a minute maybe to overcome your despair and pick another player.
I'm good. I'm going to take Zwivix.
Zwivix, perennially, he's been 4th round, 5th round pick. I don't think he was particularly high round pick last time, Adam, but really good player.
Oh yeah, I think he's been on at least 2 champion teams. He does well. He's always underestimated or underrated, picked later than he needs to go, and he helps teams win.
Yeah, possible value pick there for some of those Moneyball awards for Thunderballs. I'll go at round 4, but we'll see how it shakes out. Rip, your round 4 pick, please.
Again, can't believe this player is still available. Former teammate of mine, great guy to have around. I'll take Mark Bot.
I was looking at Markbot as we were coming into round 4 thinking, how is Markbot still on the board, Adam? That's a crazy round 4 pick, right?
Yeah, that's definitely a solid pick. He is a dependable player. I was hoping to get him be a captain this season, but he wasn't quite ready to pull the whatever the phrase is on that.
Pull the trigger. And I
That's
think
the one. I don't do guns.
And I think Markbot, a player who, like, his lifetime percentage win is well over 60 these days. Very, very solid player. Slavic joining Fire Driller on your team in round 4.
You guys keep on taking the people I want.
That's how drafts work.
They're swines like that, aren't they?
So inconsiderate. All right. Well, for my pick, I'm taking Imam 69.
Imam 69, the player you cannot leave alive as the last player under any circumstances. Always a good pick, Adam.
Yeah, she is deadly. She's constantly trying to improve, and she is. So this is the same team that has, I can't even see the sheet. This is the same team that has Rick and Kincaid, right?
Yep, Rick, Kincaid, Robert, and Imam.
This is going to be a solid team.
Yeah. And I think Imam will be thrilled to be on that team too. Austin, your 4th round pick to join Marauder, Bork, and Politesk. He's in the tank on this one, clearly. Starting to get a bit harder. That choice between maybe do you pick a rookie or do you pick a known quantity? Still some solid players on the board there. Someone want to poke Acox in chat?
His light's on, we just can't hear him.
Okay, he might need to pop a text message in Captain's chat or the Discord
No,
channel.
I was double muted, I think.
Double muted, the worst kind of muted.
The worst. All right, so I was saying, well, I didn't know you couldn't hear me. I believe I'm the first to break into the rookie ranks here, and I'm going to go with VQ.
VQ, very consistent streamer, pretty solid player as far as I'm aware, anyway, and did pretty well in the rookie match, Adam. I think.
Yeah, definitely. I've watched her stream. She's smart. She knows the game. She did play in our Dodgeball live last time we had that and won on Duster's team 5 and was the VQ of that team or VIP, whatever. Very MVP. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
MVP.
But no, this is a good pick.
Fantastic.
QVC.
MVQVCP. Excellent. So, Zim, following that up, presuming that you take Markbot 3000 and we talk about how you can't, who do you really want?
Well, I really wanted the last pick, Viqui, there. But since she is gone, I will take my 4B pick, Bahamut 619.
Bahamut 619, going another award winner in the close season there. Solid pick, Adam?
Definitely a solid pick. I am constantly amazed at how well this guy does. He's definitely improved over the course of Dodgeball. Definitely a good pick here.
Yeah, keeps getting better, I think. It's fair to say. Raka, Dodgy Deeds Done Dirt Cheap again. Round 4 pick. Who are you taking?
I'm going to use my superpower of listening to people smarter than me, and I'm going to pick Dakaran.
Dakaran, or otherwise known as Dankaran, the other Ukrainian killer.
Not to be confused with Dankaran. That's where the problems start.
Not to be confused with Dankaran. I believe that may or may not have come up last season. He's a lovely fella, good player. Good round 4 pick, Adam.
Yeah, I think so. I think he'll work out for them.
Excellent. Moving to Ian, who are you going to pick to dodge like an Egyptian in round 4?
Well, personally, I hope it doesn't work out for you now, Raka, because I was also going to pick Doctrine. And then again, I was also going to pick VQ. So I am going to take Artemis.
Artemis, a fairly, I want to say consistent, but I think a double Moneyball Award winner last season in his rookie season. Thinks about the game a whole lot and on a winning team. Pretty good first season, Adam. So going in round 4, probably not a surprise.
Not a surprise. I had him going sooner. I mean, he was on a championship team. If we had an award for rookie of the season, he would have earned it, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
Definitely good pick here.
Yeah, solid pick. The Donut Destroyer, moving to you, your 4th round pick, please, to join Cranky, Rollin, and Juan Carlos.
I was also going to take Dank, but oh well. My round 4 target here was actually Agent C, but I believe he was taken a few picks ago. So I'm going to go with Wet Yeti, dipping into the rookie pool.
Dipping into the first, one of the first rookies to go there after VQ. Wet Yeti, an absolute monster, I think it's fair to say, in the rookie game, Adam. Catching like he was the subject of a homing missile. Going through the ranks of the opposition like a hot knife through butter. Pretty good pick there.
Yeah, this is another one of our stealth rookies. He's never played in a league season. He did play in the squad skirmish though, and did well there. And he's been around competitive play for a long time, so he's definitely a solid player and a good pick here.
Yeah, and a really a funny guy, nice to have in chat as well. So I think Chasm will be very happy on the chat game there. Captain Al, going over to you for your round 4 and your round 5 pick.
All right. Dang, I was planning on taking Wet Yeti. He was my pick for Rookie of the Year because I got to play with him on the rookie team.
Yeah,
he is fun.
He is fun. Yeah.
So I am instead going to take the lovely Lady Stacy 7.
I definitely saw that pick coming.
Yeah. She's a killer and a lovely individual as well. And your round 5 pick, please.
My round 5 pick is going to be someone who their trash talk game is second to none, and I can't believe that I'm getting her. M. Cole.
A former teammate of mine, M. Colo. She is an absolute gem.
I can't wait to hear how pissed she is that she's going not in the round.
She's going to be real mad that she's going at the top of round 5, and you're going to hear about it. But hilarious and always good to kill Zim in any dodgeball game. How do we like those picks, Adam? Pretty good?
Yeah, those are good picks. Those are really good picks. I haven't had the pleasure of being on a team with them. I would like to one day because I see some funny shit coming from them.
It's very amusing all the time. Chasmo, straight back at you. Who's going to join Wet Yeti on your team?
Well, we have enough leadership that I feel like we can take on 2 rookies. And this guy was really pining for himself in the chat, so I'm going to go for it. A fellow rogue, Osmosis Brent.
Osmosis Brent. He certainly talks a good game. It's his rookie season, so it's yet to see whether he has a good game. But he performed fairly well in the rookie game, Adam, I think.
He definitely was a part of a lot of the catches that we saw, one way or the other. And I know it doesn't exist yet, but I already have this chat muted.
I hope Chasmo likes caps lock. That's all I'm going to say. Moving on.
It's going to be great.
Moving on to Agent Sato. How's your round 5 pick looking, sir?
I'll give me about 15 seconds.
You're quite all right. There's still a lot of good players on the board. There's some rookies still, so lots of choices available. And this is especially at this end of the draft, Adam, this is where people are kind of they're taking a pick because they're not going to get much choice when it comes back around. You know, we're looking at the last 2 to 3 players for these captains. So probably round 5, quite an important pick here.
Yeah, there's a lot of debate between some of the unknown rookies here and some of the known players. And it's hard to know who to take a chance on. There's definitely some names I still see that I would definitely be scooping up at this point.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. And again, it does depend on how you rank that chat game too. So where Ian is standing will be interesting to find out.
I think I am going to go ahead and pick someone who is a real veteran of this game, the Mystic.
The Mystic, their rookie season last season, on the winning side with Darklighter as captain. Pretty solid pick there, Adam. Nothing to complain about at all.
Yeah, I had him going much earlier, especially being on a championship team with solid stats to boot. Doesn't have a ton of dodgeball experience yet, but he's still a decent player, and that's if you want to win, that's a good pick to take.
Absolutely, and guaranteed to get some mega hauling coverage with Artemis and the Mystic on the same team there. So maybe Ian playing the game of let's see how much coverage we can get. Raka, your 5th round pick, please.
We might not be able to get the band back together, but I certainly can take our former fearless leader, Vorazori.
Vorazori in round 5, Adam.
It's a little too soon, but I mean it's close. It's not a bad pick here.
Yeah, and a solid chat and a good fella. Zim, your round 5 pick.
I'm looking for Sandra Torres on the draft board, but I don't see her. Is that a mistake that we can rectify here?
That is not something that we can change, but it does go down as the first Sandra Torres reference for Season 8, and very welcome it is too.
All right, well then I'm going to go with a player that I've had a lot of great matches in the tournament, the in-app tournaments with, and I'm going to go with Deanna B.
Deanna B, a rookie, didn't partake in the rookie game, but I believe a fairly solid player from what I understand, Adam.
Yeah, she has won several of those in-app tournaments, at least top 8'd a lot, and she didn't make the rookie game because we had already started when we found out she was going to join the league. But this is definitely a good sleeper pick.
Maybe another contender for that Moneyball award. Acox, 89, your round 5 pick to join VQ, please.
Round 5, if I'm not mistaken, this is another one that was on the championship team last year. I think was his rookie season. I'm taking Starrock.
Stark, yeah. Again, another player, their rookie season last year, Adam. Doing well in BGG, did well in Dodgeball last season as a rookie. I think won a Moneyball award. Pretty solid round 5 pick there.
Yeah, they had a 50% hit rate, but they only got 8 throws in. I think maybe they just weren't getting the ball, or if they were getting hit before they could get a throw off. But when he had the ball, he was effective.
Excellent. And Slavic, your round 5 pick to follow Stark.
I'm thinking.
Okay, we can pad for you if you need to. So up at this end, Adam, it's going to be another 6 players before he gets another pick. So what's he prioritizing here?
Good quality.
and with that insightful commentary, Slavic, what's your pick?
I'm taking Patriarch.
Patriarch 215, someone who I think we're used to seeing slightly higher, Adam, in previous seasons?
Yeah, sometimes he goes usually in the 5th round, I think, depending on how many players you have on the team. But it's definitely a solid pick. He's another one that is underrated a lot and has definitely seen improvement. So he's a known entity and should do well at this spot.
Yeah, and a player who, and I think I mentioned this to him maybe a week ago, doesn't matter when I'm queuing in ranked, I can guarantee you within 5 games I immediately hit Patriarch. Every time. Doesn't matter day or night, day or week. Every time. I'll get a game against Patriot.
First you hit Al, then you hit Tatiana, then you hit Bug Batteries, and then Patriot.
But yeah, Doug plays a lot of games, so a good pick there and a solid performer. Rip, joining Markbot on your team in round 5.
I'll take Carrie, please.
Sorry, I missed that one. Oh, Carrie, MTG in real life? Is that where that was going?
Yes.
That's a pretty good pick. Another streamer, infrequently perhaps, but Magic player, solid player, good brain on her. Adam, like that pick?
Yeah, she's a solid veteran player. She's captained twice before. She knows the game. I had her going. She's the highest on my list at this point. So good pick here.
Nice. And Riska, joining you in round 5.
I'm going to go with somebody who was on my team last season, I should say, and go with PC Load Letter.
PC Load Letter. Someone who was being accused of being a captain in Road Chat earlier on today. The Ass Clown himself. Yes, Jason, you have finally been drafted. He's been asking all day, have I been drafted yet? Now is the time. How do we like that, Adam?
Yes, Flair.
Yes, he does. He does have that. I do love a good game report, so it's always interesting reading PC Load Letter's game reports. So, Sarah T, back to you for the final time. Your round 5 and your round 6 pick, please. Bearing in mind that obviously the order does matter a little bit for the pride.
Oh man.
No pressure.
We're gonna go with Poop Deck.
Poop Deck.
Poopiest decks.
Absolutely.
And Visalis.
And Visalis. Poop Deck and Visalis.
Visalis.
Rob being, for the second year running, pushed into the 6th draft pick deliberately. I love to see that. It's fantastic. But Adam, Poop Deck and Visalis, how do we feel about these picks?
I like one of these picks for sure. And hopefully she'll be a captain next season.
And moving on to Riska. Who is your 6th round pick, please?
I'm going to go with Cyberduck.
Cyberduck. David Mullins. Cyberduck is reasonably new to Star Realms, certainly a rookie season. Dodgeball. Someone I know from a different online gaming group. Lovely fella, very nice, and not too bad at the game either, Adam. I think he did pretty okay in that rookie game.
Yeah, I unfortunately did not have enough time to pay too much attention to how that game went. I dropped out of it when we added a new player, and but yeah, he was definitely getting a lot of action, and I think he was doing well.
Yeah, not a choice that Riska will regret in any way. Rip, your final pick of the entire draft. Who's joining you on Dodging in the Dark?
Happy to pick up another player that I've enjoyed playing with quite a bit, especially recently. I'll take Mr. Darth Binkley, please.
The most traitorous of all captains last season, Darth Binkley, throwing catches like they were free tickets to the opera, joining Rip in Dodging in the Dark. Adam, how do we feel about that?
Binkley is one of my favorites. This is a good spot for him. Just don't let him get thrown at. Oh, no, don't let him throw.
Don't let
How's
him
this go?
throw the ball. Don't give him a ball. But no.
Yeah, don't.
But Binks,
he's great though. He
Yeah.
was on my championship season 1, and I like him a lot.
Yeah, Binks is a delight to have on the team. Slavic, your final draft of round 6, please.
So I'm going to take a new person for the last round, and so I'm going to take the Wolfhound.
The Wolfhound, I believe, partner to Clever Missy, if I remember rightly. Adam?
Yes, this is Mr. Andrew Lentz, and I'm pretty sure Al was hoping he'd fall all the way to the last pick, but this should be a good pick. He did not play in the rookie match. He did play in our Veterans Day shindig, and I think he did decent.
Yeah, I think that's a fine pick in that round for Slavic. Austin, joining Starrick in your final pick of the entire draft, please.
I will go with Darth Kronos.
Darth Kronos. Pretty good pickup here in round 6, Adam.
Yeah, this is another good value pick. He missed last season, so people probably might have forgot about him a little bit. But he's been around the game for a long time, and this is a good spot for him to go.
Absolutely, we like that one. Zim, your final pick of the draft for whom the ball tolls.
My final pick is I don't know much about this player, but I'm going to make this pick so I don't have to type his name in to challenge them. I'm going to go with Bad Wolf.
Bad Wolf. This is actually, we've got a season of partners. This is, I believe, partner to Cyberduck, Bad Wolf. She was in the rookie match. Again, lovely person. Did okay. Adam, I think, would be fair to say. And I agree, typing this horror show of a username is almost as bad as trying to get LWDHWG's name right.
Yeah, this looks like one of my passwords, but she should be a good player. She's a good personality, definitely, so it should go well.
Excellent. And Raka, your final pick, please, for Dodgy Deeds Done Dirt Cheap.
Well, the stats might not back me up on this, but I've seen the player firsthand, and I was on a team with him last year, and Mr. Paul Compton is going to join us on my team this year.
Compton P. Rookie last season, I believe, Adam. Saw a couple of amusing posts from him in the chat. How do we feel that pick?
Yeah, he was. This is a great pick here. He was a rookie last season. He did decently. I think he's been around the game for a long time, though. I've definitely seen him in other competitions, other Comptons. But yeah, it's a good pick.
Excellent. And Ian, your last pick of the round to join Dodge like an Egyptian.
Right, I am gonna pick not just any rookie and not just any jester, but jester number 204.
And I think I was hoping Jester against tradition would fall into the last pick. Very funny, very amusing in chat, and pretty handy on the dodgeball court as well, if the rookie game is anything to go by, Adam.
Yeah, for sure. She picked up the game real fast, and she's a pleasure in chat. So hopefully that will bring balance for the team there.
High sass levels indeed. Chasmo, the last donut to join you on Don't Stop Reviving, and again, yes, as last season, this is not necessarily as much about who you pick, but who you leave Al with.
Well, I'm gonna take a guy. I don't think he wears the pants in this relationship, but that's okay. I will take Sir Thestral.
I'm not even sure that John would argue with this commentary about his private life, but Sir Thestral, lovely fella, really nice dude, and not half shabby at the game either. Adam, that also makes me very warm and fuzzy inside, because it leaves Al without any choice but to take Baggio 10, traditional last draft of every season.
It hasn't been every season.
No, it's all but one.
This is at least the fourth time, maybe fifth.
Is there any way I could swap him out for Mighty Stig?
If you... no, I can't say that. I don't think so.
Good, because I like Baggio better anyway.
Yeah, it's all good. Okay, so these are the teams. Hopefully you've been drafted on a team that you're going to enjoy. I think all of those teams look pretty scary if we look down those lists. Certainly a pretty deep draft. So now the captains are going to go away. They're going to make their chats. You're going to get involved, get to meet your teammates, get to know them. And Adam, when are we scheduling the season to begin here?
So I have some behind the scenes work to do to fit in this new 10-team format, but hopefully I can have everything ready to go like Tuesday morning, since Monday's a holiday.
Oh wow! So we're turning around in like literally 2-3 days.
That's the goal. It might slip. It's not a big deal if it does.
Okay, fantastic. Well, this is your Season 8 draft. This was brought to you by Hypaspist and partially SilentAl, but mostly Crankyday. Here's to having a great Season 8. Don't forget, the tea starts now, so if any of you have anything that you'd like to drop in like a little birdie, don't forget to pop it into srdb@tattler@gmail.com. And we'll be sure to start including those bits of gossip and tea. And remember, as SilentAl says, doesn't even have to be true. Make it up.
Are you saying we would say something stupid during a game that would jinx an entire team?
I can't believe that anyone would suggest that the opposing team didn't really look very scary and then proceed to have their ass beaten like a ginger stepchild. I can't see that happening at all.
That would be utterly ridiculous.
That would be utterly ridiculous. But if they did, srdbtackler@gmail.com would definitely be the place to send it, so that the Thunderballs, our Go team, can read that out totally and honestly and have a great laugh at everyone's expense. So, with that done, have a great Saturday evening. I'm sure you'll get to know your teammates, and thanks for stopping by the stream. It's a pleasure having you all here. Thanks as always to the captains, to SilentAl, to Crankyday, and to all of you for watching, and we'll see you on the courts.
Here.
Team's the best!